Hey everyone, welcome to Coins Collector. If you're a coin enthusiast, a history lover, or simply curious about rare Australian currency, you're in for a treat today. We're diving deep into one of Australia's most iconic and collectible coins, the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin. Whether you're just starting out in the world of coin collecting or you've been at it for years, this coin is a fascinating piece of history, and if you're lucky enough to own one, you may have a hidden treasure in your hands. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore this coin in detail. The 1971 Australian 50-cent coin is not just any coin, it's a key moment in Australia's transition to the decimal currency system. Prior to 1966, Australia used the British imperial system of pounds, shillings, and pence. This meant coins like the shilling and the penny were commonly used in everyday transactions. However, as the world moved toward decimalization, Australia made the bold decision to overhaul its entire currency system, which included introducing the new 50-cent coin. When the new 50-cent coin was first released in 1966, it was part of a larger set of coins that replaced the old imperial currency. But it wasn't until 1971 that the coin got its now famous design, one that remains incredibly popular with collectors today. Let's take a closer look at what makes this coin stand out. The 1971 50-cent coin is 12-sided, a feature that makes it unique among most other Australian coins. The shape was a deliberate design choice, meant to help the coin stand out in your pocket and be easily identifiable. It's one of the only coins in Australia's modern currency that has this distinctive shape, which has contributed to its lasting appeal. On the obverse, or front side, you'll find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, who was the reigning monarch at the time. This design was created by artist Mary Gillick and was used on many Australian coins until the mid-1980s. If you have a 1971 coin, you'll notice that Queen Elizabeth's portrait is quite detailed, something that gives the coin a classic, timeless feel. The reverse side of the coin features the Australian coat of arms, which includes a kangaroo and an emu on either side of a shield. This shield is a symbol of Australia's national identity, showcasing a rich history of the nation's wildlife and the strength of the country. These two animals, the kangaroo and the emu, are some of the most recognizable symbols of Australia, and they're often used to represent the country in various forms of art, coinage, and branding. The intricate design is not just visually appealing, it also tells the story of Australia's deep cultural heritage. Now, let's move on to the part you've probably been waiting for. How much is the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin worth today? The value of this coin can vary greatly depending on its condition, and some rare versions can be worth much more than others. But don't worry, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, I'll guide you through how to determine the value of your coin. In general, if your 1971 50-cent coin is in good condition, you can expect it to be worth somewhere between $10,000 and $2,000. AUD coins in this condition may have some visible wear from being in circulation over the years, but they still maintain most of their design and details. They are not rare, but they're still valuable because of their historical significance. However, the story changes when you talk about coins in better condition. A coin that's been well preserved or one that's in uncirculated condition is much more valuable. Uncirculated means that the coin has never been used in daily transactions and still has its original shine and sharp details. If your 1971 50-cent coin is in uncirculated condition, it could easily fetch anywhere from $40 to $60 Australian dollars, and sometimes even more, depending on the market and demand. For those of you out there who are lucky enough to own a coin with a rare minting error, hold on tight, your coin could be worth a small fortune. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, and these mistakes can make the coin incredibly rare and highly sought after. Common minting errors for the 1971 50-cent coin include off-center strikes, double dies, and other inconsistencies in the design. These errors are usually rare, and if you have one of these coins, it could be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. It's not uncommon to see minting error coins sell at auction for large sums, particularly if the error is unique or extremely rare. If you're looking to find out if your 1971 50-cent coin is worth more than just its face value, here are a few tips on how to evaluate it. Examine the condition. Look at the coin under a magnifying glass to see if it shows signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins in excellent condition, with minimal signs of handling, are far more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. Look for minting errors. Check for any unusual features like an off-center design, double images, or misplaced text. Minting errors are a key factor in determining the value of the coin, and sometimes, even a small mistake can make a coin highly valuable. Use a price guide. There are plenty of online price guides and auction websites that track the value of coins like the 1971 50 cent. These tools can give you a rough idea of the current market value based on condition, rarity, and demand. Get it appraised. If you think your coin might be special, it's always a good idea to have it professionally appraised. A certified coin dealer or numismatist can examine the coin in detail and give you an accurate value, especially if it has rare characteristics. The market for rare coins can change over time. The value of a 1971 50 cent coin is influenced by factors like demand from collectors, the overall economy, and even the popularity of Australian coins in general. The market for collectible coins is often cyclical, so one year, the price of a particular coin might be high, while the next, it could dip slightly. This means that if you're holding onto a 1971 50 cent coin, it's a good idea to keep an eye on the market and see how its value evolves over time. Another factor that can impact the coin's value is economic conditions. In times of economic prosperity, rare collectibles like coins tend to appreciate in value because people are more willing to spend money on luxury items. However, during times of economic uncertainty, the market for collectibles can cool down a bit, and prices may drop. It's important to keep these factors in mind when thinking about selling or purchasing rare coins. If you're hoping to buy or sell the 1971 50 cent coin, there are several places to look. Auction houses are a popular option for rare coins, and you can find a wide range of prices depending on the coin's rarity and the level of interest from collectors. Online auction platforms, such as eBay, also have many listings for these coins, though it's essential to ensure that you're dealing with a trustworthy seller. You can also find these coins in specialized coin shops, where dealers may be able to offer a fair price based on the current market. To wrap up, the 1971 Australian 50 cent coin is much more than just a piece of currency. It's a historical artifact that has grown in value and importance over the years. Whether you found one lying around in your pocket change or you're an avid collector looking to add it to your collection, this coin is a significant piece of Australia's numismatic history. The value of the 1971 50 cent coin today can range from $10,000 to $20,000 Australian dollars in good condition. But in uncirculated or mint-era condition, it can be worth much more. If you have a rare version, you could be holding onto a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars.